Hello and welcome. Today I'm going to be playing a game called Blood Typers. Now, I played this once before. I made a little video about it, but I was absolute dog ass, and I really didn't. I don't believe I did a good job at showcasing how good this game is. I just really like the idea of a horror game where you don't mindlessly shoot guns or like just bonk. You actually like use a somewhat of a real world skill in typing. So I find that very interesting because here, if you check out the menu, you go to start the game. Typing difficulty affects the word length, the word count, etc., etc. And the gameplay difficulty for normal. I imagine this one just amounts to, hold on, it actually says it here. Affects general survival, gameplay mechanics, stronger monsters, scarcer items. So normally, I'm a glutton for the punishment. Normally I would pick torment. However, to kind of do a better job, I'm gonna pick normal. Now, this one, typing difficulty, affects word length, word count, and general typing mechanics. Words per minute is, yeah. Okay, that's what WPM stands for, if you did not know. So I'm not the craziest of typers. I would actually fall in between 50 to 100. Last time I did this, I got my typing to around 80. So I am, by this game's standards, a novice. So you also got expert here, 100 to 140. And then grandmaster if you're just a giga chad with your fingers. Wink, ladies. So, yeah, novice, normal. We're gonna jump in, lead you to here. So I ended up playing and beating the first scenario. However, I'm gonna go back and redo that. As you can see here, though, there are 4 current scenarios with 1 in the chamber, and I imagine that opens up the avenue for even more, I guess, DLC equivalents or just more stages or scenarios being added in the future. If not, opening the gates for modded scenarios to enter at some point as well. So here, we got Corpus Studios. The Shutter House crew, a scrappy film crew for hire, followed the summons of a mysterious letter to an abandoned movie-making campus, only to find a new kind of horror experience in production. And that leads us to our character select. We have many characters. We have Hadley, Ophelia, Doug, Vivi, Tuyen, Ren, Zygmunt, Yoji. You see here we have our little stats. This is our scenario. This is our difficulty that we set up with. Checkpoints, if we so choose, I suppose. Oh, you could also stop and pick up the game where you left off. So I feel like that's a pretty neat feature they added. You could also generate a code here if you want to be joined by up to, by the looks of it, 4 friends. I don't have any friends, so I'm going at it solo. Haha! And I'm also doing that to show you that you can have a good time playing solo as well as in a group of friends. So for now, it's just little old me. The first go I played as Hadley just because he had basic stats, but I never really got around to using his perk, which every character in this game has their own lovely stat branches and their own lovely, I guess you could say, perk or quirk. Hadley's here is he's good at building stuff, barricades, builds and dismantles barricades more quickly, and then it has a little scenario for him. So I never barricaded anything in the 2 times I've played this. The first go, when I got absolutely demolished, I didn't build anything, and then the second go when I beat this first scenario, I still didn't build anything. We have Ophelia, the goth baddie. Her perk is she has a pristine satchel, which increases her inventory slots by 3. That's kind of a huge deal. However, she is a glass cannon if you look at her health stat. She has high agility and violence, which is actually kind of huge because the violence affects your effectiveness with melee weapons. As you can see, it says stun enemies for longer with melee. That's actually huge because with every hit you do, it gives you more time to finish typing out whatever's required to finish off any monsters or zombies that are assailing you. So that's pretty huge glass cannon energy right there with Ophelia. We got Doug, who looks like that dude, that mummy from Courage the Cowardly Dog. Anyone who's old enough will know what I'm talking about. But you know when Eustace steals the ancient slab from like a museum? And the mummy like gets out, he's like, all right, I gotta find this guy. I gotta beat his ass. And he ends up standing outside Eustace's farmhouse, and he's just like swaying his arms, casting curses, saying,
return the slab. What? Return the slab, or suffer my curse.
What's your offer?
Anyways, that's all besides the point. That's what that reminds me of. He's also kind of a basic lad. Yeah, I guess you could say he's pretty tanky. Handiness, skill with guns and gear, stun enemies longer at range. All right, so yeah, like if you find a gun, I guess you would be more inclined to give it to Doug here. My inclination is that their handiness skill affects the difficulty of the words you have to type when using a ranged weapon. I haven't confirmed that yet, but I mean, that's my hunch. We have Vivi, the camera operator. Health, not quite a glass cannon. Very handy, so she's the sniper elite, I guess. Oh, hold on, I even see Doug's skill. His is flashlight slows enemy movement by 50%. That's actually kind of huge. So if you're looking at an enemy, it's going to be slowed, and hence just even making him that much better of a ranged fighter, because he'll have even more time to type away. That's really good. He's like that's like super support energy right there. We got Vivi. She's also pretty handy with a gun. Reloads firearms more quickly, so even just padding her handiness stat, essentially. Tuyen. Health, not great. Agility, very good. Moves very fast. Has solid violence. Not the best with guns. Automatically dodges one attack every 30 seconds. That's pretty cool. Get a freebie. Ren. Now, Ren, she's my girl. This is the one that I played and beat the scenario with. She's pretty basic. As much health as you could possibly want. Makes, eats, and shares food items more quickly, which is pretty cool because there's like a crafting element in this game, which I learned at the very tail end of my playthrough. So hopefully I'll be able to showcase that in this go through. I'm tempted to play Ren or to play Ophelia, if I'm honest. We have Zygmunt, this absolute unit monster, beast man looking guy. Super health, super violent. Fully type a word, then charge to shove groups. Okay, so he's like your melee brute, but he's also very slow. Lastly, we have Yoji. Glass cannon for sure, but he's glass cannon with guns. He senses nearby monsters and items. Pretty nice. So I imagine if you're playing in a group, you'd want a Soji, a Doug, and then whoever else you'd want. Just to kind of round out the group. Or, you know, you just pick whoever you want that you think you'd have a good time with. You know, I'm tempted to play Ren because I'm fairly confident I could beat the game, or I could re-beat this level with her. So I'm going to play Ophelia. That way I try something new, and if I die, it leaves some stuff up to the imagination, and then maybe more people will try the game themselves, and then that would be a successful video on my part. So we're going to play Ophelia. She has miserable health. I'll probably lose. But hey, I mean, the fun, and then the typing. That's what this is all about, baby. All right, so here we are as Ophelia. You can look around, like, man, I don't even know if they still teach this in schools, but when I ran through school, they taught a typing class at the very basic. They taught us how to type. So you would have your fingers on, like, what is it? ASDF, as well as, what is it, JKL? And the other ones? Is that correct? Let's see. Yeah, that's correct. You'd have it kind of like that. This game, it's good to play it like that because you can also shift, or you can also turn left and right with the left and right shift keys. So you don't have to have your fingers leave the keyboard. So if we just go ahead and follow this, I guess what you could call a brief tutorial. Type this to move. Then you automatically move to that location. Rotate. I'm tired. Rotate the camera, like how I was saying with the shift keys, so you do that. But something that I learned while I was playing was that it's pretty good to keep in mind the I guess word or the keys that you would type previously. So for example, I go to ended, but oh no, there's 20 zombies or 20 monsters coming to kill me. So I'll type we because I remembered that's the one behind me and I can escape pretty quickly. So I'll try and demonstrate at that at some point because I feel like I would need to. But for now, we're just gonna go ahead and go inside and see what's up. The gate sign, hazardous building, do not enter. We're gonna enter anyways. Unsafe to occupy. Inspections has been inspected multiple times. Best looker. To enter combat, we hit tab and you'll see it changes to a more aggressive lighting. Our text is red. And we gotta type to do any type of anything in this game, which I feel is such a cool concept. And it gives you a chance to better your typing. Because, like I said, I played this game twice already. I want to play more. I should play more. It's just I haven't had the time. But when the first time I played, my typing was around, I guess, I mean, I'm gonna be honest. It was like around 50, 60. I was pretty bad. But then I went through again and my typing boosted up to 80. I don't think mine is gonna be too crazy now, but I'm of the belief that should you play this game or other games like this and you struggle with typing, that this could actually help you improve. We're inside now. Founder's portrait. Vincent Fessler, writer/director. This is the guy. This is demands that we're kind of here to see. So I'm not entirely certain how this game works, but for this scenario at least, it seems that nothing threatening really appears, or I guess the game doesn't essentially start until we get to a certain point. For now, though, we kind of just explore. We can pick up items to stock ourselves. So grab this bread. Yoink. Knox, go here. So there's a thing of meat here. So I'm gonna grab you. Boom, we have meat and bread. So here, hold on. Place meat. Make sandwich. Here we go. So this is the crafting this is one of the crafting elements I was talking about. So you could mix bread with meat to make a sandwich, which I imagine would be a stronger healing item. However, my character Ophelia doesn't have a lot of health, so I'm not quite sure it'll be very beneficial to make a sandwich and essentially waste one healing item. I think I will, however, demonstrate. So make sandwich. Up. Boom, crafted one sandwich. Very cool. We can go around more. Come over here, go to this red stuff. See this note. Receptionist note. Fessler, I know you wanted the paperwork faxed to the city, But there's this groaning sound coming from down the hall. I'm going home. Call me once it's checked out. Norma. Grab red tape. So this scenario has essentially a Slender Man-esque vibe where you have to retrieve a certain amount of tapes and deposit them in a, I believe like a VCR player. But for now I need to find where I can kick this level off. Maybe get some good items on my way. Here we go. Alright, so we'll go ahead and enter. Q, there's a lot of boards around, which I kind of wish there was guns. Because since I am playing solo, there's a high chance that I'll be overwhelmed by the amount of enemies that could come at me. Despite my incredible violence skills. So I'm going to power this on and get the game started. So we type some stuff into this computer. Stop an inch, he left makes. Films are immortal horror. Fessler movies walking. View contract, you hereby irrevocably transfer your blood, sweat, and tears, including all previously made, now known, or hereafter created, to the studio in perpetuity across all dimensions. The studio reserves all rights to modify, adapt, or reimagine them. This agreement cannot be annulled, broken, or rendered void. Let's have our character sign that contract and start the game. Here we are! You know, this kind of gives me Alice in Wonderland vibes. Or like Alice Madness Returns. You know what I'm talking about? Here we go. First ranged weapon. Go ahead and grab that pistol. So an interesting thing about ranged weapons. Here, I want to have that on my number 2 key. Place this down. Oh! But an interesting thing about ranged weapons is that if you mistype a key, you misfire a shot. So you can waste ammo if you panic and type too fast. For now though, I guess I'll just punch through here. Boom. We're out. Through. Nothing so far, which is pretty neat. Oop. Here we go. First sign of contact. And it's just him in the room, so I'm gonna go at him with melee. Big damage. The stun doesn't last as long as I thought it would, so that's a little concerning given I don't have much health. Strange note. My crew is here, a most warm welcome at last. Our work can begin in earnest. They're talking about us. So there is this, which I didn't quite understand what the reels were for. But I feel as though they are kind of like Resident Evil reels, where you use them to save your progress. Oh, another cool thing before I forget. Towards the top right, there's like you'll see there's like little skulls. That feature is kind of prodding you along to play the game a little quicker, because the longer you wait, the more times that bar will fill up, and you'll have to fight like a horde of enemies essentially. Oh, there's something here. Yeah, okay, it's over there. So go this way. Get set up. Going for fighting. Whoa, nice. So now grab some of this ammo. And it stacks wonderfully. Damn, even more bullets? I like that. My character might not, but I do. Oh, sneaky guy. Big damage. I think that was the only one in here. Funny thing I forgot, but the last time I played this, I told myself that I need to find a better position to have my hands because this is really hurting my wrist. But I'm gonna suffer through it and see what happens. So here we have a real player, I guess. I'm gonna try inserting my red reel. Type this to save. Yeah, sure, let's save. Pop. Nice, got a little chime and everything. Grab this blue key so I can open blue doors. Oh my gosh, that shadow startled me. I was like, oh no! Zombies! There's this thing, there's this like meat here. There's some items that are blocked by, I guess like some kind of blood magic. I don't know how to unlock them. Nice. I feel that they get unlocked as you progress through the scenario, though. Because I do remember being able to loot stuff. I couldn't before. We're gonna go downstairs. Oh. Enemy downstairs. Dixie, HOAs. Oh. Oh. We have an elevator right here. Reliable. Go. Yeah, so this elevator is how we progress. We essentially need to find the little buttons over there to press to go on. But we'll get to that in time. For now, there's a bunch of other stuff we have to do. Oh, something somewhere. There's a lot of places we can go to, so... For now, I guess let's just sweep the bottom floor. My wrist hurts so bad. Well, we gotta suffer through this. Make sure we're not gonna be flanked. It's pretty quiet for now. I don't know how I really feel about that. Oh. Okay, there's 2 enemies. Bare minimum. I'm gonna go back. They'll probably chase me. Yeah, okay. Okay, so ta is the word behind me. Oh man, I don't know if he got that hit off on me. My health is decent, so I'm unsure. I knocked him out though. Holy amounts of blood. There's some more healing items. What's this? Article clipping. In an early interview, Fessler once said a great movie is kind of like a demonic ritual. That's strange. It demands sacrifice, right? The greater the opus, the greater the offering. You know, that's actually a interesting perspective to look at it. Not one that I share, but it's interesting. Here's a red tape, so we need this I need to come back here at some point. Monster. Double monster. Run away a little bit. Come over here. I guess I'll showcase gunplay when they come through this door here. If I need to, I will go to mid. So do I'll Glim. Now switch to melee to save ammo. Pop! Big damage. And then when you need to reload, you would just type reload. I love how essentially everything you have to do in this game revolves around typing. Power on. So this is a little storage unit, which I kind of find interesting, but a little pointless. So let's type this stuff to activate it. The bar is filling up. I don't know what that is for, but I'm a little... Oh, I feel like I have to beat it. I'm panicking. I'm panicking. I'm panicking. I got it. Oh. Okay, so safe mode. Probably have to turn that off at some point. I mean, I guess I'll just do it now. Turn off safe mode. Alright. Maybe that's how I get rid of that blood magic thing. But am I going to get harder enemies because of it? Shrink's transcript. Dad never came back. He left me there with Grandpa in the hospital room. Horror movies on the wheeled VHS system. At about 1 a.m., Grandpa's machine let out this long, single beep. Nobody came until 7:30. I just focused on movies. It's kind of sad. This area looks clear, so I'm going to press on. Many boards. I'm kind of tempted to take some just to try it out. But for now, I don't have the space, even with my 3 extra bag slots. I'm just gonna keep going and try to explore. Oh, here we go. So Hob. There's a tape I could take. That's a V. I thought that was a Y. Yeah, so this is unlocked for me. I guess I would swap through. Then I could come back and get that meat. I know that the cafeteria has meat. So I need to find a VCR player. Or essentially where I can play these tapes. Oh, oh, enemy! Oh! Okay. Alright, we're good. There's a gold key, more ammo. It's huge. Grab bullet. And that looks about it. Swap for gold. So I'll need to come back at some point for that. Revolver. Would that... Like, realistically, I know I won't use 9mm or whatever bullets... Or shouldn't use whatever bullets my current gun would take. Maybe? Quick unload. Magnum. What if I swap? It uses some kind of yellow ammo. I really need to go store some stuff. Oh! What an awful time to open the door. Alright, so we're about to get attacked by lots of stuff. I'm gonna try not to die. Wop. Reload. Logic. Good thing is that... Damn, misfire. This stuff is far away from me. Egged. I don't know what word's behind me, so kind of foolishly diving in. But I look to be alright for now. Low on ammo. Well, not really, actually. Actually, pretty good. Well, hold on, maybe not. What? They're coming in from behind? Oh no, how'd they get behind me? Damn. That's all of them, though. Or is that? I still hear more. But for now, I think I'm alright. That looks alright for now. I like that. So I have one spot. I'm gonna go back and get that gold key. Chance. There was something else in here that I feel like... Well, okay, well there's that meat. I don't really need that right now. I'll take the key. So, one thing... I don't know... Oh, more bullets, nice. But I don't know if you're ever really... If you could ever really completely deal with the... I mean, let's just say zombies, right? I don't know if you could ever finish them off. I feel like... At some point they will respawn in the areas you've been. Oh. There's that bee? Yeah. Ah! Bop bop. Bop 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 bop. Got him. Hey! Nice. There's just this one guy in here, I believe, so I'm gonna go in. Big damage, big thwonk. We have 2 tapes so far, so insert red tape. 1, 2. What is this? Grab Necro Lexicon. I don't know what that does for me. I kind of have a... Ooh, what was that? Just a noise, I guess. I kind of have a hunch that this Necro Lexicon is, I mean, if you've ever played something like Vermintide, it's like a codex. It gives you bonus points if you can escape with it, but maybe it makes it so that you take more damage? I'm unsure, really. Oh, snap, there's one behind. Oh! Oh, man! I, like, second guess myself. Like, wait, did I type that right? Yeah. I gotta trust my hands more. Whoop. Grab some bullets. What's that? Oh! Oh, man. I'm injured. Damn. I really ain't got no health, do I? Whew. Grab some toilet meat. Disgusting, but I mean, whatever. I could grab the tape reel, but I'm not going to do that. Odds are, even if I lose, I'm not going to come back and replay this. Ooh, okay, hold up. I would love to have the shotgun in this slot. So let's see. I'm gonna place you here. Go back. Grab my shouted gun. I only have one round so far. Or one shell, really. I hear more noises. Which is kind of making me think. But my wrist. It's so bad. Let me kind of adjust. Ooh. This next wave is getting pretty close to coming at me, but heavy rounds. What is this in my bag? O? Or 0? Oh, it's a map. Hey, that's kind of cool. So nice. It does have a bit of a Resident Evil classic vibe. Lots of heavy rounds there. What the hell? Jesus, what was that, a laser? Oh, come on. Damn, that thing had armor or something. Okay, so I'm injured. I mean, I guess I could eat this meat. Just so I could have the free spot. I kind of want to try and see how much hits this character could take. Maybe 2 or 3 max. So I got more shotgun rounds. I need to reload. Did I type that right? Oh, this ammo is blue. Okay, so I need... So the ammo I just picked up is for my Magnum, which I have stored away. Maybe I should go get it, but... I don't know, I'm already here. Dob. And more Magnum ammo, which is interesting. Grab heavy rounds. Grab some more of that. Kind of wish I had my Magnum now, so... I mean, do I really stay in here? Oh, there's a tape there. There's another enemy here as well. And, oh no! Oh, come on, type. That's a big word, though. Damn, damn. Woo! Oh man, that super strong violence skill she has came in clutch there with that. How long that thing got stunned. Reload my gun, free up a slot. That's pretty cool. Knob. Bunch of Magnum ammo. I definitely need to go get that. Swap that out for the shotgun for the time being. On the plus side, got a new tape. So I might be done with being outside here, but I think being that I'm at 95%, I'm just going to wait here, to be honest. I'm going to wait here, fight this new wave, because there's only 2 ways they can come in. Which is essentially just that area in front of me is only way. But if they come in, they could wrap around. It'd be nice if I had a friend to do this with, but... Oh man, this game is just as fun solo, so... You know, I'll tough it out. I've been standing here for a while. But it looks like... that meter doesn't go... Or it goes when you move, so I'll test it out. I'll just move back and forth. Oh, yeah, it increased, so... Keep going. 98, yeah, alright, so that's the ticket to get that moving. So that's not too bad. if you need some time to just sit around and think about what your next move is going to be, you can actually do that. Oh. Get those guns ready. Here they come. Fire. Damn. Reload. Sniff. Ah! That feels so bad, like misfiring. Here comes another one. We're almost done, which is pretty nice. Yeah, it's just that one. Oh, something behind it, but what is it though? Is it a big armored guy? Here, we might be able to take this guy in melee. Oh! Damn. Man, okay, I was like, I'm for sure there's another one behind it. There's another one right there as well. Bob is behind me, so go E. And Bob. Alright, so it's just him. Just blaze. Flog and that. Alright. Yeah, we handled that nicely. I think I'm doing pretty alright so far for being a glass cannon. This area is all clear. Which means I might be able to give up my gold key. Oh no, I just put my gold key away. Damn. Hey, safe room though. What's in here? Go to the pub. Some food. I still have my sandwich. There's a lot of food in this room, which is nice. Man, so I still need my gold key. Oh, this is the room. Nice. Let's go. Alright, so that's good. That's good to keep in mind that don't insert my pipe. Insert red tape. 2 more and I'm out of here, baby. Hold on. Let's go this way and see. Oh no, I have been here. Alright, cool. Very nice. Bald. Whoa. Dang, I'm not close enough to target this guy. Oh, I don't even have to. Oh! Leave, leave, leave! There's a big guy in there. Will they break this door down? Probably not, right? Because it's a key door? Oh, never mind. Maybe I can see how much damage the python does. Yeah, because the big guy's coming. Oh, I eviscerated that other guy. It does as much damage as the shotgun. More or less, yeah. Maybe it even does a little bit more. That's kind of cool. All right, time to slowly crawl my way through this area. Here's some squelching. A lot of zombies. Oh. Oh, I'm going in. Why would I go this far? No! I need to move, I need to move, I need to move, I need to move! Come on, V. So 8. Eat sandwich. Yeah, run, 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 run. Ooh, okay, I got out of there. Damn. Damn, dude. The game did me dirty, auto-targeting zombie that was just so far back. On the plus side, I got out of there. I think I took like 4 hits before I was in critical. Ooh, going forward. Okay, so there's 2 enemies there. Again, maybe it's targeting the farther one because I technically can't see this one that's closest, so walk around. Aggro them from this side. Yeah, I got one's attention. Nice. There's an Uzi over here. SMG, as they put it. That's one down. I wonder what ammo that gun takes. Grab SMG. So, it takes pistol ammo. Interesting. So, it only puts letters, so if I put Y, and then, what is that? I don't know if that was an I or an L, so... It looks to be quite strong, though. Hi, you. Damn. I'm gonna risk leaving my gold key here. Take these shotgun shells. Even then. Here, hold on. Reload, huge. I may even leave my pistol here. Because since the SMG, I guess it's better? Since I only have to have... Oh my gosh, I don't know what this red smoke was, but it startled me. But since I only have to have... or type 1 letter out of the word... Oh my gosh. It has to be better, right? So I'll just keep the SMG. Take this. And then the last tape has to be upstairs, yeah? At least that's my logic. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go to the main lobby. That way I have more space to maneuver and fight. And then I'll go back to the computer, do some inventory swapping. Maybe deposit some ammo? I don't know. For sure I'm gonna start blasting with this. My SMG. Now just walk around for a little bit to trigger the thing. Place red. Oh. Put my SMG here so I can pick it up again in a better slot. There we go. Cool. All right, here we go. Time to get this party started. Oh, there's a lot of places they can come from. For sure, that front door, I would imagine. I hear a door breaking, but... Okay, so the front door for sure. Yo! Oh, that's a V. Come on. Oh, maneuver. Was that everything? Reload, damn. SMG's good, but still gotta remember to be frugal with my ammo. Is it just this guy now? I think there's something behind him. No, I'm good. Wait. No, I hear something outside. That's besides the point, though. We don't really need to deal with it right. Maybe we have to. Maybe we should deal with this guy. Oh, damn, lost my bonus. Not that that really matters. Insert this tape. Boom. Start making our way out now. Yeah, for sure. The last tape has to be upstairs, I feel. Cab. You know, I've been given some thought that I really don't know why you would want to barricade stuff. But in reality, I guess that would help you with funneling the entry points of where zombies or just enemies in general would come from. Cock, nice. Safe room. I need to go over here though, because I haven't been this way. Oh god. Jump scare. Oh. I don't really want to dive in there because they're pretty close to each other, but I'm going to. Oh, come on. Oily beef. Use moron. That's me. There's another computer over here. That's good. Grab some of these. What was that noise? Like... It just smashes the door open. That's pretty funny. Ciao, friend. That one's down. Mayhaps we can activate this power on. This is such a cool shot. Damn, that door closing? Nice. Oh. I can't type that fast. Wait, never mind, I can't. Maybe. Yay, alright. Whew. Very cool. So that computer's on now. We don't have to go all the way to the other side of the area. Grab this meat. Gin. Re-equip my pipe. More bullets, which is very nice. Come on. Come on, fingers. Stay with me. I wonder... Man, I'm excited to think about if in... Oh, mayhaps I should pull back. But I'm excited to think about mayhaps in later or harder scenarios. Will there be like stronger melee weapons? I don't know if that's an I or an L. I think it's an L. It was an L. Unity. Get thwacked, son. Hey, the tape! Nice, we got it. Grab red tape. Alright. What was that? Was that blood? Oh, man, okay. We gotta make our way all the way back. You know, I'm actually gonna take this with me. I still don't know what the Necro Lexicon does, but... it could be positive? It probably isn't positive, but like it could give me more points, so that'd be nice. So there, 5 tapes in. What is that? Spy? Oh, that's the elevator panel. So I got it. I gotta get to the elevator. Oh, they're coming. The bar is full and it's permanently full. Oh, come on. Come on, we gotta get out of here. Oh, please. Run. Come on, get inside. 5. Oh, my face is itchy. No! Fix. Escape the nightmare. Woo! Oh, well-deserved face scratch. Oh my god. Whew. Oh, man. So that was pretty neat. Beat it in a little under an hour. Corpus Studios typing gameplay on, you know, basic settings and nothing too crazy. I feel like I might need to jump a little higher on either the difficulty, the typing, or maybe both. But hey, my words per minute went way down. That's unfortunate. But I feel like I was saying, this game is pretty neat in how, like, it just feels like it improves your typing ability in general. That has been my little showcase of Blood Typers. I really enjoyed this game. I would love to come back to this. But for now, that is all I have for you. Thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed, I'd appreciate it if you hit that like button. It lets me know I'm doing an alright job. And if you want to see more stuff like this, as well as stuff nothing like this, subscribe. And hopefully, I will see you in the next video. Do take care. Bye-bye.